And Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great mercy, and surely do well, right? Sanctification to the Akim and the Akwat, right? The Akim that do this work in sincerity and should show the four corners of the earth, the confusion of faces. These are the brothers from Jana Shinadad, Brother Mamad,
Kwam, Kwada.
I'm coming to do a video to the Spirit and Power Yahweh Shem Shai, right? The title of this video is do not make excessive long prayers, alright? Because a lot of our people, especially like in the Baptist faith and the Roman Catholic faith, you Negroes, Latinos and Native, the children of Israel, alright, make long prayers. And the Most High don't need a long prayer. He's not deaf, you know, that he cannot hear, you know.
Right.
We are now get our piece up in Kings. We could go ahead with the first piece up now.
Alright, this is Matthew 23, verse 14. It says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for a paid pretense make long prayers. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation.
Yeah, so it says you make long prayers, right? Because you're going to receive the greater damnation. Because why? You're doing this for a show. You're not doing this because of sincerity, because of love. And hey, guess what? We even as men do not even like when our wives come with long talk in the ears and long make a petition short and sweet. You understand? Say what you want to say and get to the point, and don't make it repetitive. You understand? Because hey, the Most High know what you need before you need it. Yahushua say, are you not better than the sparrows and the lilies of the valley? The Most High know what you need. Long talk.
Yeah, because if I could just say, video based off a video that's circulating on the media.
And my grandmother.
Right, you know. This Rasta man, he was on a plane. And he prayed for a long time. He prayed for a very long time, and hey, that is just like a show. Because you ain't praying, it's better to sit down and hey, your head, also your head was covered too. You know, your head was wrapped up in that thing with some turban and all kind of thing, and he was praying. You know, the scripture saying in 1 Corinthians 11, and for it said, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor his head. Right? So, not just like he was praying long and being a hypocrite, but he was dishonoring his own head. You know, as your brother was saying, hey, make it short. Most I don't know where you want already. You know what I mean? Just basically just highlighting the things you want that we are doing. Most I don't know where you want already.
Alright, let's read something and see.
Sure.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians 11 and 7. It says, For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man.
Yeah, you're not supposed to cover your head. Your head's supposed to have a direct connection when you're praying or you're prophesying to the Most High. You know?
Especially you Negroes, because your hair, you know, you face up to the heavens. You know, as like how they normally say, right? I don't know how true it is. They say the Negro here is the antenna. Just like how ants communicate to the queen with the antenna, we communicate to our king with our you know, with our hair. You know what I cut? You know, that's why you're not even supposed to be born. A priest not supposed to be born.
Sure.
You know? Matthew.
Sure. This is Matthew chapter 6 and starting with 5. It says, And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corner of the streets, that they may be seen of men.
Yeah, so they pray, right? pray, right, goes back to the Hebrew word palal, which means supplication or to beg, right? So they're trying to show, in a sense, they're so humble and they're so godlike. Because a lot of people, they watch us in the streets and saying we take, but we don't pray when we're in the streets. We preach, we prophesy, we call out. You know, the scripture says wisdom cried without the street. You know?
Hey, sometimes you might be praying while you're walking, you know, or in a taxi going on, but nobody don't know without you. You understand what I mean? You're a person on something.
Praying a lot.
You say you're mad, you're talking to yourself.
The scripture did say to hide yourself in a closet, and
How are you going on to say that?
it says, verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret.
And why they say the Father in secret, right? Let me just bring this piece up real quick because the Most High dwelling in secrets. This is the book of 2nd Chronicles chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, Then said Solomon, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had said that he would dwell in the thick darkness, right? But I have built an house of habitation for thee, and a place for thy dwellings forever, right? So meaning what? When something in dark, it's in secret. But Most High saying he dwelling in the secret places, right? Not every eye can see it, right? Go ahead.
That's something okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 10. It says, I, Yahweh, search the heart, I try the reins, even to give every man according to his way and according to the fruits of his doings. Because, hey, that is a personal thing. Most I know all your, it's not like you can hide from the Most High. Not because you're going on, there's no hiding away from the Most High. You know, basically, he warned you for what you do.
Hey, back up with Jeremiah 23 and 22. I believe, or 23, 23.
It come like giving alms. You know, you're supposed to give alms as a show. You know, you're supposed to give it basically in secret, and the Most High will reward you in the open.
Because if I may see, when your mouth, right, your mouth is basically a door, right?
That's right.
A door to know what's going on in your heart, because when you talk what's going on in your lap, which goes back to your mind.
That's right.
Right? Now, when you shut the door, because the scripture says that shut the door, you understand? So when you shut that door now and you pray from within your heart, there is a direct communication with you and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Because it's he who hears everything, nobody else hearing nothing you say. So you could be walking down the road, you ain't saying nothing, but you're praying in your mind. You understand? And basically you're not being like a hypocrite.
Just like Hannah in the book of Samuel, you know, she only she lips was moving, but doesn't hear no song, but she was praying to the Most High in secret. You know?
Yeah. Alright, this is Jeremiah 23 and 23.
Yeah.
I am I a God at hand, saith Yahweh, and not a God afar off?
Right.
Can any hide himself in secret places, that I shall not see him? Saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, that's just basically back like we brother was saying before. You know? You can't hide from the Most High. Right?
That's right.
When you pray in secret, because the Most High will secret, he will not hear prayer. This is Isaiah 45:15. Verily thou art a power that hidest thyself, O power of Israel, the Savior. Right? So Yahushua, who is the Son of the living power, not Jesus Christ, you know, he telling you pray in secret as your Father is in secret. You know, so you go back to the Matthew.
I agree. Matthew chapter 6. In Matthew verse 6 it says, But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Go back to the precepts that we just read. The Father that seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. You can't hide yourself. So the Most High, you're in the secret, the Most High see you, have faith. You know, you could go in a dark place. Your spirit is light, the Most High see you. Have faith. Pray in secret. You don't have to go out in the corners and praying, or go and that everybody can hear what the hell you praying for. You damn hypocritical Christians. Scribes and Pharisees and Sadducees.
I put some things to the day. But like they pray hard, you know. And some of them just call themselves prayer warriors.
What?
They're praying for hours.
And which shows too that they don't read the scripture. Because if you was reading this, you would see the scriptures they say, hey, long praying really making no sense. You understand? You would have seen that.
The Most I don't know where one time. So we give them that bag of long talk for. You're wearing, yeah, wearing ears, you're wearing ears.
That's how it's called the Lord in. And then that means you're calling the Lord in vain. If you don't prefer car in the name of the Lord, and Lord, don't forget the car in the name of. Okay. Hey, hypocrites, boy. Well, you take this.
Yeah. Verse 7 it says, But when ye pray, use not vain repetition.
Asking for the same thing over and over and over. You know? Supposed to have faith. Even though sometimes, hey, if you pray for something this week here, you probably could go back next week and pray faith. You know, because hey, sometimes the Lord just you know, put it in front of the Lord again. But every day, you pray for the same thing, but 4 times in the same prayer. You ask for the same thing now. Trying to get me vexed. So, no nagging it is. You working somewhere for somebody, and you keep on telling them every minute, hey, well, don't forget this, hey, well, don't forget this, hey, well, don't forget this. They're like, I hear you the first time. I'm trying to get it. Even the Lord tell Daniel that, Yahushua in the spirit, he said from the first day your prayers was heard. But the king of Persia held me back, and I had to call Michael the archangel to help me, because the prince of Persia withstood me. But he said the first day your prayers was heard. You know, I can't remember exactly where that precept is right now. I think it's in Daniel 10.
Going on. It says, But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
God, the same thing brother was saying. You know, the much speaking, the babbling. You understand? If all he was reading this Bible, all he know for a fact, you know, all he would not be doing that.
Gone. Verse 8. It says, But not ye therefore, like, it says, Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him.
God, what you need, not exactly what you want to know, but what you need before you can ask him. Right? You just, yes, you can ask him.
And basically, it goes on to say, Yahushua goes on to say, you know, the Lord pray, you know, this is how you should pray. You know what I mean? Our Father, what in heaven, how be thy name, thy kingdom, you know what I mean?
Alright, this is Daniel 10, right, and verse 12. It says, Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart.
Which was reading?
12.
Read 11.
Alright. Jumping up to 11, it says, And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright. For unto thee am I now sent.
Unto thee am I now sent. That's why the scripture always talk about having patience. Go ahead.
Reading on, and when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then he said unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart, which was but there, labia mind, to understand and to chasten thyself before Yahweh, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy ways.
Right, and this was speaking about Yahweh Shai, the one who Jesus, called Jesus Christ. And that's showing you that he was the son of the living power. He himself is a terrible power. Right, go ahead.
Reading on, it says, But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief prince, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia.
Also from the first day, alright, he words was heard. Words is what? Prayers. You understand? And Yahweh Shem Shai ain't like these gods here, right? This is 1 Kings 18. And I'll read verse 22. Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of Yahweh Shem Shai, the Lord. But Baal's prophets are 450 men. Hey, and Jesus have a lot of so-called prophets. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under, and I will just the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, and the power that answered by fire, let him be power. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. Right? Jumping on to verse 28. It says, And they cry aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lancets, till the blood gushed out upon them. And it came to pass when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. And Elijah said unto all the people, Come near unto me, and all the people come near. Oh, Salakia, I was supposed to read verse 27, right? Salakia. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, Cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth and must be awaked. Alright? And the scripture said that Yahweh Shem Yashai, the power of Israel, or the God of Israel, he don't sleep. You know? He answered prayers. So you have to make all them long prayer.
Psalm 54 and 2.
Psalm 54 2. You see book of Psalm chapter 54 and verse 2. It says, The tongue devises mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully.
And that's Psalm 54.
Here,
54.
Here my rule, yeah.
Or still up here. It says, Hear my prayer, Psalm 54 2. Hear my prayer, O power, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth.
Yeah. So that was the case with the other prophets, because it was praising the false gods, false images, you know. But as David said, hear my word, O Yahweh, you know, out of my mouth, because hey, the scripture said the dead can't praise him.
Yeah.
So we give praying very supplication. You should be praying humility, you know, when you're praying. You should be praying that as these battles and you're praying what do I say? they go on the Baptist and we praying and hard in the house
Yeah.
and saying and stop them and
Yeah. I don't know. It's a long time I really hear that person in my house really person.
If I may say, right, when you pray into a dead God, right, you will pray long prayer because at the end of the day, you have no fear that hey, this God will hear you. You understand? But when you pray into the living God, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, hey, one prayer and the most I hear you because he living.
Hey,
You understand?
I just read over the precept that the brother gave me, and then I'm going to read this precept.
Yeah.
And let me see who it's from. Psalms 54, it says, to the chief musician on Niganoth, Mashkil, is Psalm of David. So this was King David, right? When the Ziphims came and said to Saul, does not David hide himself with us? So I reading over the same verse that the brother told me to read. It says, hear my prayer, O power, give ear to the words of my mouth. This is what he had to say in Psalms 18 and verse 6.
hear these words.
God, in my distress, I called upon Yahweh Bashem Yashai and cried unto my power, my God. He heard my voice out of his temples, and my cry came before him even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him with dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. And the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hail and stones and coals of fire. It says, verse 13, Yahweh Bashem Yashai also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hail, stones and coals of fire. So the Yahweh Bashem Yashai heed us hear your prayer.
That's right. Now them dead God or they just we have all there in hours of praying and still nothing is happening.
50, 55
He's sleeping, man. Jesus sleeping.
Because look at the Texas massacre in the church. But they real pray for deliverance. And yet no deliverance came.
Pray right through.
Bounce.
Hey, you make that thing just pray about 5 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, about 5 times a day. Could be more than that and all. But to no avail. You know? But the print of stone. Right, when we pray to the true and living power. One who answers prayer.
That's right.
You know? And sometimes in your prayer, your prayer mightn't be, the most I might want you with certain things. Things where you might give you might hinder you from basically doing his work.
That's right.
Because this flesh is weakness. So sometimes, that might just be a lot. You know? All the time, you'll get what you ask for.
Because the scripture says you do what you need.
Exactly.
What you want.
Because sometimes you might ask for a liquid to drink, and basically the most I see is that liquid could contaminate your body. You understand? So you wouldn't give it that. You understand? So that is where it goes back to too. And not everything you ask for will be beneficial to you.
That's right.
Sometimes you will ask for a woman. You have a woman. And when you get a woman now, it's the most I do have mercy and get a woman. It's because you live to see that woman make you fall out of the truth. You understand? That woman tell you about how you get married man in the Jesus faith. And when you go and make that mistake now, you become a Christian. Lead the truth to go back in darkness.
Tell yourself you have a higher
can.
Sometimes the Most High, you might ask him for a wife, and you mightn't wait for he.
True.
You might go and want to do your own thing and tell yourself that is the wife that he have for you and that is not it. You know?
And then you ask the proper ingredients. So you ask for his wife. They ask the proper ingredients. So the Most High gave a wife. And that wife was a dragon.
I said, you have to be patient too.
That's right.
That's the thing about the prayer. Be patient. But if you do young prayer, you shouldn't it. And you're not patient. The thing that prayer itself, you will see a prayer, the answer no, but it might be 2-3 years down the road, and I experience that. Sometimes I pray for some 2 years and that. It's after 2 years, 3 years again, and I thank the Most High, but you know what he did? He remind me, hey, remember you pray for this sometime down the road, and I get it in a time I need shoes, steady, yeah. Faith and patience. Right, and hey, that, hope this video was edified towards you, hopefully that. Alright, not the titles, but the hopefully that. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ruach Kodash.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and that surely do well. Salutation to the Akim that pushed this truth out there. Sincerity and should be sincere, accord that listen in silence. Alright? Bawat na babang.
Okay.
Shalom to the left.